What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. I hope we're having an awesome day. I apologize for the inconsistency, but I'm kind of excited because the last week our basement got completed in terms of like the construction side. So we spent the entire week just kind of cleaning and building furniture, moving stuff around, trying to get it ready. My parents fly in 2 weeks to come spend a couple weeks with us. They're going to be here for my son's first birthday, so we're so excited about that. But it means a lot of work to get the basement ready. We're almost there. And just a heads up, sometime this week, my background will no longer look like this because I will be moving down to the basement. I actually have the internet technicians coming tomorrow to see if they can move the point where the internet comes into the house from this room to one of the rooms in the basement. That way I can still have a hardwired connection because I need that. But that's all happening, and that's what's keeping me super busy and occupied, and that's why I haven't been super consistent. But once I move down there, we're gonna get after it. We're gonna try to get through all of Roman Reloaded, and then you guys guide me on what the next album is. I believe it's supposed to be Queen, and if it's Queen, I'm not sure if I'm ready for the super bar heavy Nicki era. But if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. Real quick, guys, I am gonna make a separate video about this because I've said this on my live the other day. You may have noticed, you may not have noticed, but I don't ask for likes, comments, or subscriptions. Like, the only time I mention comment is like, let me know what to react to next. But I don't ask you to like my videos, and I don't ask you to subscribe to my channel. The reason I don't do that is because I don't want to feel like I'm begging for those things. I feel like if I do a good enough job, then you will be motivated and inspired to subscribe to me. Like, I have to feel like I earned it and that you feel like I deserve it. That being said, I'm not going to ask for it still. I just want to make you guys aware I am setting a target for myself. My birthday is coming up in September 23rd. And for my birthday, I was hoping that maybe the channel could hit 10,000 subscribers. So I'm going to make a separate video about it. That way I don't bring it up in all my videos, because again, then it feels like I'm asking for subscribers. So I'm just going to make a separate video and say, this is my goal. I want to see if, like, as a birthday gift, I can make it to 10,000 subscribers, which would be super, super cool. I think I can actually see, yeah, so we're at 7,000. I don't know if you guys, I think you guys can see that. 7,783. That means we have to get just over 2,000 subscribers between now and September 23rd. I think we can do it. But anyways, I'll make a separate video about that. I'm taking up too much time in this video. I apologize. Let's get into this song, Up in Flames. There's a music video. No, I think that's fake. That's not her account. But it has 4.6 million views. That's not it, right? That's a fake. I think that's a fake video. I'm just going to click on her actual account. And if I messed up, then you guys can correct me. That looks like it's clean. This looks like it's the explicit version. So let's click this. We got a little bit of an ominous vibe to this right now. Okay.
We are going up in flames. One more night for us to burn brighter. We are going up in flames. One last time for us to go higher. We are going up in flames. One more night for us to burn brighter.
Feeling the build up.
Anyway, little nigga, don't test the kid. Even Maury Povich couldn't test the kid. Even R. Kelly couldn't touch the kid. And even with all your bars, you couldn't text the kid. I got a pool that I never even swam in. Airports that you bitches.
Hold up. We can't just keep going like that. So it looks like it's not Nicki on the chorus. On Genius it says it's Renee Rowe, and Amoy Levy, because it did sound like two voices. So that's who it says it's on the chorus. I'm not familiar with either of those artists. If you are, feel free to let me know down below who they are. Okay. I mean, she's coming in super slow on this. And sometimes when the beat is slow, it makes sense to go slow. But a lot of times what I find artists like to do is when the beat's super slow, they kind of pick up the cadence a little bit because they feel like they have more space to do that. So it's interesting she's coming in slow. I have a feeling at some point she may pick up the pace, but we'll see. Maury couldn't test the kid. R. Kelly couldn't touch the kid. Even with all your bars, you couldn't text the kid. So I believe this is directed in some direction. So when she says bars, I think she means hip-hop bars. But then in the reference to the scheme here, like bars like Signal on your cell phone, even if you have all those bars, you can't text the kid. Yo. Okay.
And even with all your bars, you couldn't text the kid. I got a pool that I never even swam in. Airports that you bitches never land in. They be like, what you doing, Nicki Brandon? Suck a cockpit, prepare for landing. I'm Brandon, I ain't talking about Presley. I keep a sniper, I ain't talking about Wesley. Why these bitches so press B? Open my trunk, all I gotta do is press B. I'ma violate your asses like Chris Stokes. I'm missing.
Open my trunk, all I gotta do is press B. I'm assuming maybe she has a... I don't know. I'm not sure about that line. I'm trying to think what that would be. Open my trunk, all I gotta do is press B. Huh. Maybe it's like a brand. Maybe she's referring to the brand, like a certain brand has like their logo on it. If you press the logo, it opens the back. I don't know. That's my only guess at this point. I could just be really missing it. Please help me out down below. I'd appreciate it. But this part right here where she's doing some wordplay, I'm Brandon. I ain't talking about Presley. I keep a sniper. I ain't talking about Wesley. So some nice, clever wordplay on people's names. I like that.
So press B, open my trunk, all I gotta do is press B. I'ma violate your asses like Chris Stokes. I'm in Sandro Pay on a big boat. On my way to make a Billy like a big goat.
Hey.
Pull my dick out case you bitches get a slit throat.
Yo, that line is crazy. Pull my thing out in case you chicks got a slick throat. Slick, like wet, like slippery. Oh my god. What? Yo. This beat is nice.
When another round, willing get the rep. Got the clothing line popping and the wigs is next. When I fly, you know G5 is the jet. I'm the motherfucking queen, Elizabeth.
Nice.
Meetings with the president.
Rest in peace. Still going with the slow flow. I'm kind of just like holding on to see if we pick it up at some point, but we might not. Maybe she sticks with the slow flow the whole time.
The fucking queen, Elizabeth. Meetings with the president of every network. That is what the fuck I call how to network. My net worth, that net works. Keep my shooters out in Brooklyn where the nets work.
Hey.
Chilling with executives.
That was a nice 4-bar play on network. Very clever. Finishing it with where the Nets work. Brooklyn Nets.
Where the Nets work. Chilling with executives. Check the charts, all my winnings are consecutive. $1 trillion deficit, but y'all don't hear me though. All you bitches deaf as shit. Bitches ain't got punchlines or flow. I have both and an empire also. Sell out shows out in Norway, Oslo. This is the re-up, better cop it while the course low. Flow sick.
Yo, oh man. She's just, this part here, this second verse, she's just like, and she's done this a few times on this album, but she's just flexing. Sorry if I looked away for a moment. My wife was coming to grab the baby monitor, so I was just passing it to her on the side. She's going up, so she'll watch the monitor. I usually just have it on mute, but I watch it here. Yeah, we're first parents. It's our first baby. We're going to be a little bit more, on top of that. So I'm sure it'll get better with time, but that's where we're at right now. Anyways, what I was saying is she's kind of just in here like flexing, and she's back to this like talking about other female rappers that just aren't on her level. So this part right here, y'all don't hear me though, you chicks deaf as shit. Bees ain't got punchlines or flow. I have both and an empire also. Wow.
This is the re-up, better cop it while the course low. Flow sick, I'll slap a patient. I'm checking these bitches like an application. Cause these bitches tripping, no navigation.
Ooh, let's
so
go.
It's off with your head, decapitation.
Yeah.
Send them up in flames like a fireman. I do the hiring and I do the firing. That bullshit.
Okay, so we had some like she's kind of keeping the bars fairly surface level, unless there's like extra like maybe triple meanings or something that I'm missing. But as far as the double meanings go, they're pretty surface level. They're easy to catch. Checking these chicks like an application, like you check applications, tripping, no navigation, but like going on a trip, having navigation to be able to drive to wherever you're going, off with your heads, decapitation. Like these are all fairly surface level, but this next one is like subtle bar. Send them up in flames like a fireman. So she's saying like make you burst into flames, but then saying like send them up in flames because what do firemen do? Well, when they get the call and then the chief's like, yeah, there's a fire, we got to go in. The chief gives a plan. The firemen get sent into the building that's up in flames. So they're being sent into the flames. That's so dope. And I'm sure that's still like fairly easy for most people to catch, but it's just such a dope line. I had to take a moment to talk about it.
Head decapitation. Send them up in flames like a fireman. I do the hiring and I do the firing. That bullshit that you talk, I live it. And I'm calling to travel if you don't stay on your pivot, bitches.
Calling to travel if you don't stay on your pivot, because if you lift your pivot foot, that's a travel. Basketball reference. Let's go.
Flames, one more night for us to burn brighter. We are going up in flames. One last time for us to go higher. We are going up in flames. One more night for us to burn brighter. We are going up.
This beat. I love this beat.
One last time for us to go higher.
Ooh, I like this. I like the way that's closing out. Is that a violin in there too? That kind of felt like a violin in there too. Oh, interesting that Freedom was the next recommendation. I think Freedom was actually going to be the next song I was going to do. If you guys agree with that, comment down below and let me know. And if I see that you agree with that, that'll be the next one. I'm thinking I can record that tomorrow. If not, Wednesday. I am trying to do a few more videos this week than I have been. And then hopefully once I move to my new space downstairs, I'll be putting out a lot more regular videos. That's the plan. That was dope. And as I said in the early part, where I was kind of like expecting that maybe she would have a change of cadence in her delivery, but she kind of kept it slow all the way through. But I think it worked well because it almost felt like by doing that, she kind of was, the subliminal message was, I want you to hear every word that I'm saying. I don't want any chance that you miss a single word that I say on this song. And that's kind of the subliminal message that came through to me when she's like, you know what? I'm just going to spit it slow all the way through. I'm slow. I'm enunciating every word. I'm very clear with my delivery. There's no chance you miss any of this. So it was dope. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.